Welcome to Sports Jam for the week of February 10th. I'm Jay Wilcox.
And I'm John Jacobson. We have a busy show for you as the winter postseason begins. We'll meet a couple of gymnasts who have helped lift Park Center to new heights in our Sports Jam spotlight.
And we'll hear from the high-flying Hopkins Royals boys basketball team. We'll get started with girls hockey playoff action. Section 6AA is so strong that a 10-game regular season-ending winning streak that included a victory over number 1 Hopkins was only good enough to get Maple Grove a number 5 seed. The Crimson meeting 4th seed Wayzata, each team coming in with 17 wins. Haley Herdeen steals the puck and carries it into the Wayzata zone before setting up Abby Larson for the goal. It's 1-0 Crimson early. Wayzata answers as Maddie Wolzman takes the tip pass and speeds in on a partial breakaway, tucking it home to make it 1-1 after 1. Second period, and Paige Sorensen throws it on goal. There's traffic in front, but Sorensen gets credit for the goal, and it's 2-1 Trojans. Maple Grove's outplayed in the period, but they tie it as Summer Thibodeau shoots and Lauren Kaufman puts the rebound away as she's knocked down. It's 2-2. A bad turnover costs Maple Grove as Sophia Shaver intercepts a pass and scores shorthanded. Shaver later adds another goal as Wayzata eliminates Maple Grove 4-2. Also in the 6AA quarterfinals, Armstrong Cooper facing 3-time defending state champ Minnetonka. Sydney Baldwin fires, Michaela Rothstein buries the rebound for a 1-0 Tonka lead. Armstrong Cooper responds as Emma Terrace circles into the slot and scores through traffic on the wrist shot for a power play goal. And it's 1-1 after a period despite Tonka's huge edge in shots. Second period, Armstrong Cooper takes the lead as Mari Verbaeten shoots from the point. The rebound goes in off a skate. Verbaeten gets a goal, and upset-minded AC goes up 2-1. But skipper Star Baldwin picks off the pass and fires a wicked wrist shot home. Minnetonka quickly ties it back up at 2-2. A slightly controversial goal here. Presley Norby shoots. Her stick makes contact with goalie Ashley Ritten, but Emma Bigham's shot counts, and it's 3-2 Minnetonka. They wear down Armstrong Cooper, netting 3 more goals in the third period. Armstrong Cooper is eliminated by Minnetonka 6-2. Also in the 6AA quarterfinals, number 2 seed BENILDE whips North Metro 8-0. Kelly Panic and Caitlin Riley each with 6 points. In Section 5AA, Champlain Park is eliminated in the quarterfinals 5-1 by Centennial. In the semis Wednesday in 6AA, Wayzata meets Hopkins at 5:30, with Minnetonka facing BENILDE at 7:30 at Parade. The final is Friday at Ritter Arena.
BRECK didn't have a great regular season in girls hockey compared to recent years, but the Mustangs have high hopes of making their 4th trip to state in 5 years. They open play in Section 5A against the Minneapolis Novas. Second period, BRECK freshman Grace Zumwinkle snaps a shot off the post and in. It's 2-0 BRECK. Natalie Roberts leaves the puck for Amanda Naratil, and she scores, and it's 4-0 Mustangs. In the third period, Zumwinkle's centering pass is tipped in by Leah Schwartzman for a goal. BRECK goes on to win 6-0. They play Princeton Big Lake Becker in the semifinals Tuesday.
In boys basketball, Osseo found the going tough against both of its district rivals. Nick Schroeder and Maple Grove visiting Osseo. Brad Davison floats the pass to 6'8" Reed Nicko for the alley-oop jam. In the final seconds of the first half, Jacob Sterling gets a putback for Maple Grove. They lead 29-25 at the half. Osseo's Wheeler Baker's on fire to start the second half here with a catch-and-shoot 3 that gives the Orioles a 38-33 lead. And Jordan Dembley with a bullet pass to Josh Riley Phillips as Osseo tries to pull away. But Maple Grove keeps coming. Freshman Taiwan Pickford cans a 3-pointer that cuts the Osseo lead to 1. With 12 seconds left and Osseo leading 64-62, Davison hits a 3-pointer and Maple Grove pulls a huge upset, beating Osseo 65-64.
There's 12 seconds left, and I saw that someone guarded me, and we were going to have Reed set a pick, but it got too late, and I just told him to go, and I just wanted to go one-on-one against him, and I hit it.
The Hopkins boys basketball team enters the week riding a 15-game winning streak. Last Friday night, the Royals took care of their closest challenger in the Lake Conference. Hopkins hosting Eden Prairie. The Eagles shoot their way out to a fast start. Alex Erkey with the 3 that puts Eden Prairie up 9-3. But Hopkins counters. Jake Wright to Amir Coffey, who hits the twisting shot off the glass. It's part of a 12-0 run for the Royals. Stephon Sharp steps in front of an Eden Prairie pass and brings it home for a dunk. Hopkins leads it 32-18. Then it's Wright to Sharp, who goes baseline to score 2 more. The senior nets 14 points in the night. Wright pulls up and hits a 3 from about 24 feet out late in the half. He scores 19 points to lead Hopkins in scoring. John Warren also scores in double figures. He hits 10 points on the night, including this 3. Hopkins goes on to beat Eden Prairie 85-73. We'll hear from the Royals later in the show. Also on boys hoop, Maranatha hosted Minnehaha Academy. Minnehaha is in white and they work it around and they go inside. Jovan Walker for the up and under move. He pours in 26 points in the night. It's 24 all. Jeremiah Hansen pops the long jumper for Maranatha. They lead 36-35 at the half. Max Lund shows some hustle here for MCA. He misses it inside but fights for the rebound and scores on the putback. The Mustangs grab a 48-43 lead. But then the Redhawks go on a run. A nice pass sets up Trenton McCarthy for a 3-pointer from the right side, and they lead it 57-52. Great play for MCA as Demario Armstrong gets the steal, tight ropes the sideline, and sets up Josh Goldschmidt for the hoop. The Minnehaha Academy pulls out a close 65-62 win.
In girls basketball, Osseo pulled out a 1-point win in their first meeting with Maple Grove. The Crimson hope to even the score Friday night at Osseo. The Orioles run the break, and it's Kiara Russell to Courtney Calkins here for 2. And Io Port with the rebound, put back, and she draws the foul. Osseo leads it 17-15. But the Crimson end the half strong. Mary Eckberg drives with the left hand and scores with the right. Maple Grove leads 26-23 at the break. They start fast in the second half. Haley Barker to Cora Bourbonnais on the cut here for the Crimson. And Kayla Jones strokes a 3-pointer. Maple Grove is up 42-30. On a wild play, Azaria Reed finds Port for a basket coming up for Osseo here. But Osseo can't come back. Maple Grove goes on to win at 66-45. So John, Maple Grove gets a girls-boys sweep of Osseo in a doubleheader. Doesn't happen that often.
And then Park Center's boys knock off Osseo on Saturday. Tough couple of days for the Orioles. Next up, we head out to the snow for Section Alpine and Nordic skiing highlights.
Welcome back to Sports Jam. It's State Week for both Nordic and Alpine skiing.
It looks like a milder midweek forecast for this week's state meets. Conditions were frigid, though, for local section meets. Highlights from the Section 5 Alpine meet at Afton Alps. This is Laura Gove of Wayzata. She skis the second of her 2 runs in 33.11 seconds, finishing 11th in qualifying for state. Grant Bramer of Hopkins skis well. His second run is 29.14 seconds. He finishes 3rd overall on the boys' side and also makes the state meet. Connor Steffens of Wayzata, a good second run of 29.88 seconds. He finishes 11th and is one of 3 Trojans to make state, along with Jared Heflin and Trevor Kamek. Madison Lee is the lone skier from Heritage Christian Academy. She skis her 2 runs in a time of 1 minute, 5.87 seconds. Lee makes state, finishing 7th. And this is BRECK's Peter Kiesel. He places 2nd among boys and is headed to state for the 5th straight year. Here's what he had to say after his race.
It's pretty exciting. You know, I've been there a couple times, but it's always nice to go back. And last year was the first year that I didn't fall at state, so I'm hoping to do that again and hopefully improve.
Theodore Worth Park on the Golden Valley Minneapolis border was a very busy place this past week, as spots in the state Nordic ski meet were up for grabs in 3 local sections. The Section 6 meet leading off the week, Zach Ketterson of Bloomington Jefferson is the boys' individual pursuit winner. A great battle for 2nd place, and Benilde's Andrew Egger on the left beats out Armstrong's John Delaney. Both guys, though, qualify for state. On the girls' side, Armstrong's Hannah Rudd is the runaway winner with a time of 34 minutes, 47 seconds for her 2 races. Benilde's Amanda Kotzer takes 2nd place for the Red Knights. Armstrong wins the girls' team title with 6 skiers in the top 11 finishers.
It's so great. Our team is working hard all year, working super hard, and we've wanted to go to state, and now finally get to go.
I caught him in the first race, and he came back with a vengeance the second race, and he gave me all I could have and then some in the end, and took me down with like 30 meters left, and it was a hell of a race, and I knew he was coming, and I tried to fend him off. He was good.
St. Louis Park takes the boys' title and the lone spot in the team competition at state with Southwest 2nd and Armstrong 3rd. BENILDE is 5th, Hopkins 6th, BRECK 8th, and Cooper 9th. The Armstrong girls beat runner-up Southwest by 19 points. Hopkins is 3rd, BRECK 4th, BENILDE 7th, and Cooper 10th.
Flurries and a temp of 6 degrees at race time in Section 5 Wednesday. Irondale's Maddie Watts is the girls section champion with her time of 34 minutes 30 seconds. Osseo's Sarah Bezdacek takes 3rd place to qualify for state. And Champlain Park, Shannon Wald comes in 10th place, also qualifying for the state meet. In the boys 10K, Mounds View's Steve Hokinson takes gold. His winning time is 30 minutes 58 seconds. Park Center's Nathaniel Johnson and Osseo's Tanner Wetzel battle to the finish. Johnson is 6th and Wetzel 7th. We talked to Park Center's Johnson and Champlain Park's Wald, both first-time state qualifiers.
It means that my season makes sense. I've been doing this since 6th grade, and I can see my progress, and I'm happy where I ended and where I started. It's funny to look back and see how bad my form was and how much I've progressed.
Been working towards it since I started skiing in 8th grade, so that's pretty cool. Last year I wanted to make it, didn't, but it feels so good to do it this year, finally.
The Roseville girls and Andover boys were the section team champions. In addition to Tanner Wetzel, Adam Berkowitz and Mitchell Damer of Osseo also qualified for state.
Wayzata's girls will be back to defend their state Nordic title. That's after an impressive performance at the Section 2 meet. Wayzata's Elena Soneson starts first in the girls' skate race in the pursuit format, and she has a lot left at the end, winning easily in a total time of 34:56. The Trojans dominate once again. Wayzata's Anna French glides in second, 35 seconds behind Soneson, but well ahead of the next racers. Wayzata takes the 3-4 spots too. On the right, Nicole Schneider edges teammate Michaela Keller-Miller for 3rd. On to the boys. Maple Grove's Sean Heaton starts 4th. Mount Westonka's Scott Harrison races to the title in a time of 30:42. Heaton of Maple Grove is headed to state after taking 4th place as an individual. And his teammate Ryan Peterson is also going to state, grabbing one of the last spots as he takes 7th place. Wayzata's boys are led by Carter Blankenship on the right in 10th. The Trojans' top 4 are all between 10th and 15th place as they take the team title. Here's what a couple of state qualifiers had to say.
Oh, it was fun. The classic race was really good. I had great kick, and then the skate race was a little tougher because it was after the classics, so I was a little more tired, but they were both fun.
Just tough. Took everything I had just to keep my spot. Had 15 guys chasing after me, but I kept it. I worked since 8th grade for this. This is a good moment.
The Wayzata girls are state-bound with their section title. Eden Prairie is 2nd and Maple Grove 3rd. Rogers places 9th. Wayzata's boys take 1st and move on to state as well. Maple Grove is 2nd and Elk River 3rd, with Rogers taking 9th.
Champlain Park's boys hockey team was looking to win its 3rd straight game and 2nd of the season against Osseo as those teams faced off in Champlain. First period, and the Rebels' Danny Egerich speeds into the Orioles zone and snaps off a wrist shot that beats Connor Dahlberg 1-0 Champlain Park after 1. Second period, and Bryce Plunkett sends Luke Dahlman on a mini breakaway. Dahlman goes in to score, and it's 2-0 Rebels. The Orioles come back. Tyler Stroh keeps the puck in the zone here and then gets it on net. Josh Stromberg scores on the rebound, and the Orioles are on the board. Later in the period, Osseo ties it. Ben Christopherson to Zach Heiser goes in alone, and we're tied at 2. And the Orioles aren't done. They score their 3rd straight goal as Stromberg feeds Cameron Perna for a power play goal, and it's 3-2 Osseo. But the Rebels tied before the end of the period, and they take the lead for good in the 3rd when number 21, Max Turgeon, redirects in the shot by Daniel Kield. Champlain Park scores the final 3 goals, and they beat Osseo 5-3.
Also in boys hockey, Maple Grove at Centennial. First period and a pretty good scoring chance for the Cougars, but Crimson goalie Brady Goodman stops Tyler Nineman point blank. No score until the second period. Maple Grove's Sam Franda with a shot from the blue line that goes off a Cougars player and in. Francis' power play goal makes it 1-0 Crimson. Third period and Centennial gets on the board. Ryan Meany's shot from the point is tipped in here by Cole Ahrens, and it's tied up at 1. No scoring the rest of the way in this one. Wyatt Close of Centennial gets the best scoring chance, but Goodman will make a save. This game ends in a 1-1 tie. Maple Grove took care of Osseo Saturday, beating the Orioles 7-1. Sam Valerius had 3 goals and 2 assists.
In late conference play, Wayzata faced Edina. First period, Matthew Freitag gets around the defender, rings a shot off the crossbar for Wayzata. Later in the first, Edina's Dylan Malmquist to Garrett Waite for the one-timer, and the Hornets take a 1-0 lead. Edina netminder Andrew Rokel, tough to beat this night. Brian Mahout skating in. Rokel makes the save, and then in the second period, it's Rokel once again stopping Mahout in front. He makes 25 saves on the night. The Trojans do beat him on the power play, though. Mark Sendon's pass gets deflected, and back to Hank Sorensen, whose wrister finds the back of the net, and we're tied at 2. Still tied in the third period when Edina's Tyler Nanny beats Vaughn Ahrens. And then Edina adds an empty netter, and the Hornets beat the Trojans 3-1.
Also, John, in prep wrestling, Maple Grove hosts the Section 5 3A team tournament this weekend.
Rogers is the top seed there. Maple Grove is number 3, and Osseo is number 5. Next up in our Sports Jam Spotlight, meet a couple of girls who've helped the Park Center gymnastics team to a strong season.
This week, Park Center's gymnastics team will compete at the Section 5 AA meet. In this week's Sports Jam Spotlight, we highlight 2 of the girls that have helped to make this a memorable year of resurgence for the Pirates. It's been a season of breakthroughs for the Park Center gymnastics team. They've reached team scores not seen in many years for the program and won their share of meets, too. One win stands out.
Probably winning against Maple Grove. It was really fun and shocking.
It has been really fun. I think Bruce told us that we were the district champs, and I was really excited about that because since it's my first year of high school, it just makes me happy knowing that we did so good this year and we're going to continue to do well.
I've had so much fun with all the girls here and just us being together and everyone pushing each other. We've advanced so much. And I think the 2 girls that came from club have definitely had a huge impact on all the other girls because everyone wants to try and become extremely good and impress them, I think.
2 gymnasts with different backgrounds in the sport have helped lead the Pirates. 8th grader Alexa Masters is one of the former club gymnasts Natasha referred to, and in her first year in high school gymnastics has made a big impact. Junior Kanisha McClellan is in her 5th year as a Pirates gymnast and has come a very long way to become one of Park Center's better gymnasts.
On vault, I feel like I'm doing better than last year. On beam, that used to be I used to hate the beam, but this year I'm doing way better. Last year, I used to never want to be on it. And then on floor, I'm learning a lot more skills.
I love Kanisha. She's so fun and she's just so funny, and she really is a good teammate, and she has been learning a lot of new skills, and I'm really proud of her.
Probably the biggest free spirit I have had in about 45 years of coaching. And as a gymnast, she has tremendous amount of ability, as much as any athlete I've ever had. She's truly an athlete.
Masters is happy with her choice to join the Pirates, and the team is too.
When I first started, I didn't think it was going to be like club. I didn't think I was going to make friends very easy here, and I felt like it wasn't going to be like a family scenario, but it really is. These girls have grown to be my sisters and also my teammates, and it's just great.
As a gymnast, I think that she's brought a lot to the table because I can't do a lot of the stuff that she can, so I'm very amazed with everything that she can do. And her as a teammate, really our team is our family. She's just like a great sister to all the girls on the team, always helping everybody and being very supportive of everybody.
It's section meet week for Park Center, and they have some goals to shoot for as they look to build on a very memorable season.
I really want to qualify for vault is like the one thing I really major on because I won state in that last year. I was one of the top people in club, so I'm really looking forward to making it if I do.
I would like our score to come in somewhere between 130 and 32. I think that's possible. And I would like to finish between second and fourth. Last time we finished second was when we had Molly back in, I don't know, 90 something, 3, 4, I don't remember. Way back.
The Molly Coach Smith speaks of is former Pirate standout Molly Umland, who competed for the University of Minnesota and went on to coach at Maple Grove. Park Center, along with Champlain Park and Osseo, among others, competes at the Section 5AA meet Thursday at Irondale. John talks basketball with the Hopkins boys up next.
Hopkins Royals are the number 2 ranked team in the state of Minnesota in boys basketball, and 2 of their seniors join us now on Sports Jam. Jake Wright and Kamali Chambers, and talk about the win against Eden Prairie on Friday night, Kamali. What does it mean to beat the Eagles, a good team for the second time this season?
This means a lot to us. Our hard work is paying off. It was a big win for us because it's a big game, and this is just big momentum for us going into sections.
You guys haven't lost since that Appa Valley defeat in December. What have you been doing so well that's made you this strong of a team?
We was trying to focus in practice, focus in games. Every possession we try to win, and we try to get the job done every night. We just mean business.
Tell me about the rest of the season. What games do you look at as being important, or do you kind of view them all the same?
Every game's important now because we're going to head into sections, and we need every game. We need to work and get better and be the best we can be in sections, get out of sections.
Thanks for your time tonight.
No problem.
Jake Wright, tell me about this team and how well you guys have played together this season. What has been the key to the success?
Just our chemistry. You know, from the very beginning, we've just been increasing our chemistry every single day. We've been working together hard in practice, bringing 110% to practice every day, and we're having fun. You know, that's the point of playing basketball, is having fun. We really started having fun out there, so I think that's the key.
It seems like you guys could score a number of different ways, transition, threes, dunks in, and we saw it all tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's our advantage, you know, is that we can score multiple ways. You know, we try to attack. We have shooters, we have drivers, we have people who can finish at the rim. You know, we're athletic, so we try to use that to our advantage and score in as many ways as we can.
From an outside perspective, it might not seem like there's much to work on, but for you guys to work on the team and the coaching staff, what do you still think you need to improve on to be a state championship team by the end of March?
Definitely our energy on defense. Our energy has been subpar, you know, at some points, and we've been able to pull out the W, but against the best teams, you know, we're not going to be able to do that. So it's going to be really important to keep our energy up the whole game.
You get Osseo on Tuesday night, another very good team. What do you expect from the Orioles?
You know, nothing but the best. You know, they're a great team. We respect them. We respect their coaches. We're going to go out there, have fun, and play hard.
Jake, congratulations on this win, on the great season so far.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
All right, Jake Wright and Kamali Chambers from the Hopkins Royals. A win for them against Eden Prairie on Friday, their 20th of the season, and they are still unbeaten in late conference play. We'll take a break and come back with wrapping up Sports Jam, but first, our plays of the week. Stolen, sharp with a dunk.